One grew up on the territory feel.
And what you gonna do?
The larger-than-life icons.
Oh, yeah! Woo! The best there is, the best there was!
And the foundation of the business.
The other came in during a new era.
Now, both worlds meet in one place. Breaking down Raw, SmackDown, premium live events, legends, hot takes, and everything in between.
Oh, it's true!
This is the 8301 Wrestling Podcast, the perfect address for wrestling talk.
All right, everybody, and welcome back to the best address for all of your WWE news and reviews, the 8301 Podcast. I am your host, Marcus Brown.
And this your co-host, Chris.
It was a night tonight. Of course, they were in France this evening in Paris, and the overseas crowds continue to make all shows worth it. So I want to talk about a lot of things.
Okay.
They had the King and the Queen tournaments continue to go. We had Sol Ruka, Penta defending their championships. All the call outs, Seth Rollins doing, his thing, the Usos, Jacob. It was a night full of stars.
Yeah.
It really was. But before I get into any of it, the greatest moment of the evening for me, and it just happened to be how they opened the show, was Obafemi coming out, right? Like he always does, and that's cool. But when they rotated the camera and put his shadow on the crowd, and he looked like a just towering, massive, figure, that is maybe the greatest shot I've ever seen. I don't know if you remember it because it happened kind of quick, but
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, when he comes out, and of course he's silhouetted.
Yeah.
Well, they put the silhouette on the crowd.
Oh, wow.
So it was enormous. And it just, man, I was like, yeah, that's his presentation for now on. Like
Dang.
that one.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna have to go
once
back
we
and
get
watch
done,
it.
I'll pull it up for you so you can see that. But man,
Okay.
it was fire. But other than that, the promo was good. The stuff with Dominic, of course, was Dominic's always good.
Yeah, he always good. Man.
JD, he kind of leaned into the chair a little bit to sell the fist to it. But I mean, he's not. Who's winning next week. But at least it's got you interested in, okay, what's the plan for next week?
Dom might win. Brock might come back and interfere in the match, and then Dom gets the pinfall.
Here we go. All right, go and give me your opinions on this thing. Yeah, you out here living in La La Land now.
You don't think so?
No, Dominic Mysterio's not beating Obafemi, bro. Unless it's some crazy Judgment Day shenanigans. No,
I think Brock might come back and interfere in the match, and then it might be a counter. I don't see him pinning Obi. So I don't see him getting pinned, but I could see Brock interfering, and then maybe it being some type of count out or some type of shenanigans going on. But because I feel like that's gonna be the match at WrestleMania. So, or if he don't come back next week, then he gonna get screwed at Night of Champions. I feel like.
So this is when he came out.
Oh, that's cool.
Like how they put it on the crowd. I was like, yeah, that's for now on. Do that.
Yeah, they gotta
do that for anywhere he go. He looked huge.
Yeah. Nah, that's cool.
That is
whoever idea that was. 10 out of 10.
Raise, and that's why Dominic's losing. That's too much aura right there. That is far too much aura to lose to the king of the luchadores. And my wife was like, he said he's a 20-year vet. He's not a 20-year vet. So you gotta remember when he was a little kid, Eddie was wrestling to be his dad. Yeah. So he been in the game for a minute.
Yeah.
He was just a lot fatter back then.
Yeah.
I love Dom. Everything he's touching is turning to gold, but he ain't ready. No, he's not winning.
Do you think? Okay, so since we're on Dom, because he's definitely a world champion. I feel like a future world champion to me at least. But when do you think that's gonna happen? Because to me. So last year he dealt with injuries because I thought last year or this past year
he got over with the crowd.
So I feel like
he's a world champion right now. He's a AAA mega champion. So he's a world champ.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the face of that brand.
Yeah,
it's just he happens to also wrestle on Raw. but he's not winning. He's not beating Oba. It's just not. Again, no one thought he was going to win, so you're not interested. So you have to do something to gain interest. Okay, we'll have this promo. We'll do a whole thing. It won't work because I was saying like excellent plan, excellent execution. You just failed. But now, Liv trying to change the subject when Roxanne was talking to her was like, I got a plan. Now we got to go figure out what the plan is. Now you're wondering what the plan is, and you're definitely going to tune in because it's like, okay, Oba's not going to run right through him because of Judgment Day has a plan.
Right.
And maybe the plan is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, if Liv is in on it, that's a pretty blonde. He seems to have a tendency to like them. Look at Sable.
Like, he
Sable's
got
a pretty blonde. So
not with Oba. Oba ain't going for that.
No, I'm saying Brock would. Like,
okay.
I could get to get revenge again, and you're the one asking me. You gonna owe me a favor? Judgment Day owe me a favor? You never know.
So you think Brock gonna try to crack Liv?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying attractive women have a tendency to get men to do things they may not necessarily want to do.
Brock ain't going for that. You think he going for that? I ain't never seen, even his character, he ain't never just folded for a woman on TV.
Nah, I've never seen it, but anything can happen. He getting old. Old men like them young girls.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. You get youth up there 50s and 60s. I know he ain't that old, but still.
Yeah. But he still got Sable at the crib.
Yeah, and I mean, it seems like he don't let her out. So
yeah, I ain't seen Sable in a long time.
I mean, they've done like, it's not wrestling stuff. You'll see her like when their kids have something,
okay,
because their daughter does shot put and I think the son does football or something.
Yeah,
You'll see her, but nothing wrestling oriented anymore. But I'm excited to see what's going to happen next week with Oba and Ray. Not Ray, good Lord, Dominic. Ray's later. So next we had Seth freaking Rollins do a promo. I was interested until he called out the OTC. Like, this has been years.
Why does that turn you off? Pause.
You're good. I've seen it too many times.
But they haven't really.
You have to conquer Braun Breaker first. Like, why are you? I mean, you're moving past him too fast. And every week he's embarrassing you. And you're talking about going after Roman, who has a much more vicious stable than the Vision. You can't deal with the one you're dealing with now. So why are you acting like you're ready to step up to the OTC? You're not. You're not ready for the bloodline at all because the Vision has your number. You just got your first win of 2026. We're halfway done with the year, right? So it's like, nah, you got to crawl before you walk, big dog.
Seth Rollins needs to crawl before he walks?
Yeah, like win more than one. You win one match and it's like, OTC, I'm coming. Like, what? You won one match. One. Like,
okay.
Yeah, nah. You've lost 60, but you won one. I'm ready for the champ. No, you're not. Let's build it up a little bit, Seth. You're not there. You're not there yet. I'm not saying he's not like talented or he couldn't hang with Roman. That's not what I'm saying. In kayfabe and storyline wise, you haven't earned it. You haven't done it. So yeah, this isn't like a knock on Seth. I'm just saying if I'm looking at the storyline and you're just not, it's not your turn. It's not your time.
So in terms of kayfabe, what would you like to see happen with Seth?
I mean, he has to conquer the division first. So I'd say not just conquer them, but beat them completely to the point where they're not even a stable anymore. Me personally.
Do you see that happen? I mean, because we saw what happened at the end of the night. Of course, we'll get to that, but I mean, it seems like they dragging this out to SummerSlam is, of course, one of the 4 big PLEs, so that's why I feel like
they just pushed back Money in the Bank about a month.
I saw that they pushed it away. It's like in September now, right?
Pushed it a whole month back.
I wonder why they did that.
I don't know. I don't know. Something. But so they now it's like, okay, now what are they gonna build?
Yeah. Cause I was really looking forward to seeing Chelsea really win. But anyway.
Oh, I got a lot about that to say, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's next.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, you got a point because, I mean, he been getting killed all year.
Right. He's not ready for Roman.
Yeah.
Beat Jay. Beat Jimmy. He was talking cash money trash to Jimmy in his face. I thought you was Jimmy. I thought you Big Jim. But all you doing is being Roman's bag boy. I guess that's the best you'll ever be. I don't punch that dude straight in his. Don't talk to me like that. Come on, bruh. But
is he lying?
that's why I'd have punched you in your face. Don't like you ain't got to bring up how I'm a little bit inadequate right now. But Jimmy could be hurt because Jimmy not doing anything but talking.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think he hurt.
But I mean, he really ain't done nothing to even get injured. I'm trying to think when his last.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, he hasn't had a match in a while.
Wow, right. So I don't know what's going on with Jimmy.
Maybe he is hurt.
We'll see. But Seth is writing a lot of checks right now for the bloodline. I do. I mean, we're getting ahead of it, but I do like the watch your mouth about family, or we gonna show up.
Okay.
But we gotta. Well, once we get to that, we'll talk about. We gotta get that.
I do like Tez just being in the mix, just being in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like him being in that room, just being entrusted in that spot or whatever you want to call it.
But he minded his business. He said, "I told you I'd help you with the vision. I don't want smoke with the bloodline." He ain't say a word.
Yeah,
he stood off in the corner like, "Y'all got it."
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's proper black etiquette. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Now, if you start beating on him, I mean, that's my guy. I'm gonna have to get in it. But until y'all just talking,
right,
good. But next segment, Queen of the Ring Fatal 4-Way. I like the Fatal 4-Ways, but I don't, because then you're losing 3 people immediately, and I didn't like what they did. I didn't like the choice, and then this is how if Triple H made this decision, I'm just gonna say Triple H. I don't know who made the decision. The decision to tease who we all wanted to win.
Yeah.
And then in the last second, take it away and give it to Liv, aggravated me.
Yeah,
because I was like, she got it. And then they took it away.
And I don't know. And so that means they know that the people want Chelsea, and then so that's what kind of makes me think she's gonna win the Money in the Bank. I feel like that has to be the payoff. It better be the payoff, otherwise,
I don't know.
Somebody needs to get fired.
Cause
that was my only saving grace. I mean, because I was like, okay,
why does Liv need to be
Queen
of the Ring? She's the champ,
right?
She hasn't even have a title defense yet.
Yeah,
and then on top, I get it. You're trying to sell me on this Raquel Liv match. I don't care anything about that. Chelsea, they could have just had a match for her belt.
Yeah, and then even just the match itself, because really in kayfabe and in real life, it's not even a fair match. Raquel is 10 feet bigger than Liv. It wouldn't even be a fair fight, really, realistically.
I don't really. It's a waste, and Chelsea got robbed.
She got robbed for sure. I mean,
I agree with you. They know that's what we want, and it's like you saw when everybody saw she was going for the pin after she hit the oh Lord, I don't know.
The Unprettier.
Yeah, but she calls it some Unpretty Her.
Okay, yeah.
She hits the move. Everybody goes crazy. People are standing up. You know she's about to win, and then Liv steals it. Liv stealing it, very Judgment Day, very Liv Morgan, whatever. It's very on brand. But no, that's no in something that is predetermined. That's what we want. Give us what we want.
Right.
I'm on my Batista right now. Give me what I want.
Yeah. Like I say, my only thing that I could think of is that they have to be building her up to win the Money in the Bank. That's the only deal that makes sense for her losing tonight. That's the only thing. But the fact that it's way in September now, that's 5 months away.
Yeah.
4 whatever months away. So it's like.
But I get it. The Queen of the Ring gets a title shot. You're not going to put the belt on her.
Yeah.
Why waste it? So I could see that logic. But nah, it's her time. And I feel like they're wasting.
They got to give her Money in the Bank. I can see her win it because, I mean, she would do all type of stuff she'll make it entertaining. And then just have her with that briefcase. I can see that. If they screw that up, but that's the only thing that I could keep from not getting too mad is that, okay, she has to win the Money in the Bank now. Like, that's.
Yeah, she has to. They have to do something with it.
Yeah.
Because she's on the rise, and you're just wasting her.
Just wasting.
So Chelsea, we want nothing but the best for you.
Yeah.
Because they're wasting your husband. We don't want to waste you too. Next we had Chad Gable going on his Chet Holmgren redemption story arc. I'm so sorry.
Definitely not a Chet Holmgren. No. Don't bring Chet. Listen. I haven't been like emotionally Listen, I'm hyped for Chad. Hey, I am hyped for Chad Gable. Well, I was hyped. Because last time, we talked about it, like, because I didn't want it to carry on week after week after week. So it sounded like they just knocked it all out with the backstage stuff tonight.
Yeah. Because if you apologize to Ray, who's higher than that?
Right. So I was like, cool.
And he's the general manager of AAA.
Okay.
So it makes sense too.
Yeah. So, and like, man, like the Poppy got backstage, and then of course we haven't gotten to it yet. But man, when he came in,
he's so. Yeah,
man,
no, you know what?
Man.
We gonna, y'all. I know we usually gonna order. We skipping it.
Yeah, let's go right to that.
We gonna skip right
listen, when he came,
because that was
my moment of the night for me.
Okay.
Like I know you said the Oba deal, and then that was very cool. That was a dope visual, but Chad
coming out
from an emotional standpoint, I was like, yes.
And then the Kurt Angle-esque destruction of everybody was perfect.
That was Perk Angle when he had the mouthpiece.
Yep, the flexing at the end.
Yes. And he's so shredded and cut. He got world champ.
Do
all
not
over.
Waste Chad right now,
man. Hey,
Chad need to be. Do you know who's facing Oba next? Chad Gable.
Yes.
That's no, because he'll take
him out.
Yeah, no, never mind. But man, he is.
Oh, I'll put him on SmackDown. Have him go against Cody or somebody. He needs a world title.
And I know people listening will agree. He is organically on fire, and that's a different kind of fan. That's where we don't turn on you in 10 seconds.
Yeah,
because we've walked this journey where you were, nobody liked you. You was at Alpha Academy and then Alpha Academy, and it was always something with you. Then you put on the mask that we were supposed to pretend like we didn't know you was El Grande. And then that whole storyline when Ludwig took it, now it's so much bigger.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like you brought your family out there. You apologized to Lucha Libre. You made it like this really meant something to you, not some gimmick they gave you to be funny.
Right.
So now, tell me if you agree. Chad Gable is what they wanted Royce Keys to be.
In terms of
story and us caring, because he's the sad story. I was just trying to make fun of you guys, and then I started to care about this, and now I brought my family into it, and now I lose the mask, and it hurts me.
Maybe from a caring standpoint, yeah, but they just did a poor job of doing it for Royce, because Royce didn't need that story. Like he didn't need.
No, he didn't.
He didn't need that at all. So it was just bad writing. Because why would you he's big and strong? You don't need to sympathize with him. He doesn't need any type of sympathy, None of that stuff. He don't need a sad story, come up and he don't need that. He's a beast. Like have him go out there and destroy people.
Everybody.
That was just horrible writing with him. So I don't know what they was trying to gain. To make him a face, but he could have been a face just by going out there and killing everybody, killing all the heels. That would have been cool.
I have no disagreement.
But with Chat, man, listen. When what's the name said he's arguably the best wrestler in the world, I agree. Man,
he did his thing.
Because he been dope in the ring forever, but now he has the emotional connection with the crowd now, and then it's the perfect time to be Chad Gable right now. He's like, I hope it's because they always messing stuff up.
They are.
They always messing stuff up. So that's why I'm trying to contain my happiness, because I feel like they're gonna rip it apart. They're gonna break my heart. So
be positive. Be positive.
I'm trying to, but man, every time I get behind, like just get emotionally invested, they screw it up. So I just hope that they don't screw this up. And I don't know what they got planned for him, but it needs to end with him being world champion, either on Raw or SmackDown, either one.
1000% agree with you.
Cause he got it.
1000%.
He's probably my favorite person right now.
And then it looks so effortless.
Yeah,
like the moves he's doing and these aren't
little dudes.
People.
The way he suplexed Rusev
was
he almost flipped him like the very first one he took. Rusev almost did a flip. Like
his adrenaline was going on that one. But even when he does the roll out of the
roll,
corner,
that's impressive. Because I remember like a couple years ago, didn't he do that to Braun Strowman?
Yeah.
Like, you know how
matter of fact, he did it to Braun and then bridged it for a pin.
Yeah.
So what are y'all doing with him? Because y'all are wasting. I am only 2 years older than him, and I know how I feel getting out of the bed. So I know it ain't great for Chad. Don't waste this man. Don't waste. Like he's in. I've heard Cody say 36 to like 45 is the prime of wrestlers, which is weird. You would think when they're younger. But he's like, because when you're younger, you have the athletic ability. When you hit your 30s, you're getting the mental game and the ring mentality together. So when you hit about 35, 36, you got them both together. And now you're in your wrestling prime.
That would make sense because Roman Reigns.
Right.
Prime example.
He was amazing when he was young, but he was boring.
Yeah.
And suffering succotash and all that stuff he was doing.
What else Vince's fault?
I know, but stop blaming my boy.
Yeah,
come on, you know what? Either way.
Dog food. Tied up.
Either way, you know what? The OTC would have still made that work.
Nah. Getting dog food tied up with dog food poured on you. Come on, man.
Ridiculous. And I don't know why I felt a little racist too, but it is what it is. But it's just, but I guess you can't say that because he half white.
That's true.
So it's like, is it? It's racist to half of them. So it's just, I didn't like some of the things. But where he's at now, top of his game. Even Randy, 09 Randy was amazing, but he was cerebral. But now, I mean, he's recovering now, but this last run he had, it's different.
Yeah.
He's got it. So when they do hit the older ages where you think they should retire, this is when they're at the top of their game.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what's coming for Chad. Don't waste him. Don't waste him. Do not waste this man. And let's see what happens. But next, we had the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth Rollins, and Montez Ford, Bianca's husband, and the Usos, and Jacob Fatu. We had the little backstage segment we were just talking about.
Jacob had me done.
So
man.
here's the thing with Jacob. When he walked up and he was pacing in the back, it felt like, okay, he's the attack dog.
You thought he was gonna attack. I did too.
And then when he was like, "Get him, Jacob," and Jacob looked, and then he walked off, I was like, oh, he walking off, so Seth relaxes, and then he gonna rush him.
I thought that too, yeah.
But did Jay look like a little kid who couldn't get his brother to fight for him?
Yeah.
And they walked off, and Seth still talked his little trash. But even when they go further back, and then Jacob has he's made it very, very known. I work for Roman.
Yeah.
I don't even got a problem with you, Jimmy. But this dude better stop talking to me. Like, he got a problem with Jay. And I don't even know what Jay did to him. But he hate that man.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't acknowledge you. And especially now, I'm like, woo, he don't like Jay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Jay trying to tell him we on the same team. No, we not.
Yeah.
And then how he said Roman's name, it was reminiscent of how he was with Solo.
With Solo, yeah.
So, I think he all in with Roman, but he don't want nothing to do with them two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially Jay. Yeah,
he don't want nothing to do with Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about y'all need to worry about it. And I think that LA Knight promo felt a little early because he was like, LA out there. How do you know LA about to go out to the ring? That must have meant you read it somewhere or somebody told you. Because then right after you cut to LA Knight walking to the ring.
Yeah,
that, or did he talk to LA Knight? So now I got questions. Or I didn't like that. I just didn't like the setup of that.
Yeah. And I think it was a mistake that he probably said that too early, or he just, because Corey Graves ended up chiming in and said, oh, like he said early, like he kind of was trying to like acknowledge the mistake or whatever.
Now, even when we get into that, and Jay, so, LA Knight comes out, cuts a pretty pedestrian promo. It wasn't bad, but it's the highlights. I hate the bloodline, but I'm cool with the Usos. But if the Usos want to smoke, they can get it. The Jacob Jingleheimer Smith line seemed like he said that on accident, and it shocked him that he nailed it. And then he was like, his name is my name too, and I'm just gonna keep going with it. And then Jay comes out there, and of course is blown up by the time he gets the microphone. That man is always out of breath. And I get it. Your entrance is, he's the ultimate warrior of today.
It takes a lot of energy doing this.
He's the ultimate warrior of our day. Because they say ultimate warrior, by the time he gets to the ring, he was tired because all that running he would do.
Yeah.
And Jay feels the same. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I was like, bro, this he is tired. He is exhausted. But I will say it worked because of what he was saying.
Yeah.
So you could tie his tiredness and the anger.
Plus, he didn't say much.
Nah, but he stole Jimmy's thing, the warning shot. That's Jimmy's, bruh.
Yeah.
Now his felt
Unless it's
more aggressive.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I'm
No.
sorry.
I was just So I watched. Did you watch his or did you watch LA Knight's interview with?
No, you
CV?
told me about it. I just haven't got around to it.
Because I was kind of because pretty much I was kind of thinking about that during this promo, or whatever. So because he had mentioned when he faced Roman, I guess that was a couple years ago. He thought that it was too early to go against Roman at that time or whatever, and so I mean, like I don't think he's gonna win King of the Ring. I mean, it'll be nice to get his, for him to get his justice or whatever. But they always said, but like I said, he wasn't even supposed to be there. Like Vince, if it wasn't for like literally the only reason he's there is because Vince stepped down the following week because like him and Vince got into it, and pretty much he went home. He was like, "Nah, forget this. I'm out of here." And then boom, Vince steps down. Triple H FaceTimes him. They talk, and then that's how pretty much that's how like LA Knight came back as far as like the name and everything, the like name change
because it was abrupt.
Mm-hmm.
But the Vince slander is not tolerable.
No, you
can't be slandering Vince.
I'm a slander his name.
Why? But I can't slander the Bellas.
That's different.
I'd like to say
that's
one
not
more time.
worthy. That's not.
Now that I brought him up, you notice who wasn't on the show tonight? Show was good, wasn't it? It tastes good when I'm right.
Man, I meant to send you like a video this morning because they interviewed Nikki, and I meant to send it to you this morning, yeah, she was on the interview, and then they was asking her about how she wants to be remembered after she's done wrestling. And she was talking about, she said, yeah, like I really like to be, like to be remembered for paving the way.
What?
Yeah.
And you know what? Here's what I'm going to say to that. And this is going to be positive, y'all. So check this out. I can agree that she had a hand in paving a way, even though wrestling wasn't it. But I have heard her say, and other women wrestlers say, she was back there arguing for more time for the women, that they should get more spotlight, more shine. Even a little fake reality show that they all came out and said wasn't even real, she pushed for that and all. So I could give her credit for everything except the wrestling. Like, you are a great politician backstage, which is a thing in wrestling, and that's important to be.
Yeah.
So the fact that we get the kind of women's wrestling we get, I can give her credit for that. But the women's wrestling that we get, you get absolutely no credit for that. You just get credit for them getting 10 minutes instead of 60 seconds. But they still need to give you 60 seconds.
It's a backhanded compliment.
Either way, she better take it, because that's the best you could get for me.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, but I'd much rather watch Emma wrestle or Paige wrestle, or I know she's using a different name, but even Sasha Banks wrestle, Lyra Valkyria wrestle, Charlotte, Bailey. Good Lord, Bailey. God, I wish they. And then Bailey's starting to get fine. I don't know what she
been fine. She been.
I'm not arguing that.
Nah, she been thick too.
But I don't know what she been on. But whatever you doing, keep doing it. Yeah, no, definitely respectfully. But that's I usually reserve this for Jade, but that's a woman.
Bailey's nice.
That is a woman, and she can wrestle.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, let's not use her. Let's just have her. Is she like crazy? Is she sane? She's her.
They completely, and then they just completely did away with that, because I kind of like.
No, she was.
I kind of like that when she was doing the whole little.
She did it tonight a little bit.
She did
with Lyra Valkyria, and she smacked her arm hard in the back, and she was like, why are you hitting me so hard?
Yeah, but I mean, when she was like turning into different, when she was like,
bring back Hugger Bailey.
Nah, I don't know.
You don't want the hugs back?
Nah, I don't want to see that.
But I mean, that was her character for so long. It got over. Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
I even got a shirt. I got the "Can I Get a Hug" shirt. My wife hates me to wear because we went to a rodeo and random women kept hugging me. It was a great night. But she wasn't feeling it at all. So you better not ever wear that shirt out this house again.
Oh, that's funny.
Because we was just walking, and I'm telling you, I mean, some men tried to do it too. It's like, hey, bro, hey, because to them it's just a shirt. Can I get a hug? Of course. Come here. And I'm like, oh, okay. And my wife was hot. Well, she said, don't ever wear that shirt again outside. That's my pajama shirt now. So man,
Oh man, that's good.
thank you, Bailey.
That's good.
All right, but my bad. I digress, y'all. But we were talking about Bailey. She did the little pep talk with Lyra Valkyria. She kind of went in and out of that craziness thing, smacked her in the back, and then we rolled on. Lyra Valkyria, they're not doing much for her either.
Yeah.
My only problem with her, she telegraphs her moves too much. Like, you know what's coming. You know when she messes up. Like,
Okay.
she shows her frustration and her mistakes.
Okay.
Whereas, like, a Charlotte a botch, and it's like, it never happened. Or even when, or Alexa or any of them. But when Lyra botches, she reacts to the botch. Or
do you think it just comes from being, maybe she's a perfectionist and then she gets, you know.
she's you want to be great.
Yeah.
And I think you have to understand botches. What I think people who just watch for fun don't understand, botches are part of wrestling.
Yeah.
When you're just walking, you trip over things that aren't there.
Yeah.
That ain't on purpose. So why do you expect them to hit the ropes perfect every single time?
I think it's a social media thing because they've put such a magnet on when botches happen that they just blew it up.
Mm-hmm.
So now, like, when it's a thing, so then when it happens, you know, like she might just be self-conscious about it. Oh, like, it's gonna blow up on the internet. It's gonna be a big deal.
That makes sense.
You know.
Well, I mean, but yeah, to me, it's part. As long as it ain't nothing crazy, like when they be waiting 45 minutes for somebody, like that stuff is ridiculous.
That I hate.
You got to learn how to think on the fly and just okay, we're gonna change the spot because if I'm supposed to lift you up and she hits me with a low blow, but she's not here, I'm gonna lift you up. My knee just went out. Something.
Yeah.
And then we could try to do the spot again after I get my knee straight. That now she should be right there on time, right?
Yeah.
You should be, just think on the fly, think on your toes. But that's what comes with maturity. That's what comes with, doing this for years and years and years. Some of them are just young, still learning. Yeah. So next we had Sol Ruka and Lyra Valkyria. It was a match.
I enjoyed it, well, at least from what I saw, because I was watching it, but I was at work too. But from what I saw,
so was I.
It was a pretty solid match.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was on. And then when you text me, I was like, he wouldn't be asking me this if it wasn't on. So I checked on Netflix, and I was at the office watching it. Mm-hmm. But Sol is good. She didn't, I don't know. She's just not. I don't want her to be a face anymore.
Why not?
It's too easy. It feels like I don't feel like she has to try to be the surfer girl, even though she's not from Hawaii. But I'd like to see something different. Like they're wearing the bathing suits and I can see your thong and stuff and, the Lita-esque.
Yeah, the Lita-esque, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But who are you? I guess that's what I'm saying. Even if you stay a babyface, who are you? Because to you, by your own admission, you are Lita Hardy, essentially.
Yeah.
But who's Sol Ruka? Right? I want you to separate yourself from that. You can like Jimmy does the Whisper in the Wind and what's his name? Kevin Knight in AEW, he does the Swanton, and Kevin Owens did the Swanton. There's a lot of Jeff Hardy things, but they're all their own character. You are saying I'm these two people put together. I'd rather you just be you. So who is she? Find her, and I think she'd be way more entertaining than just doing this and her. I mean, the Soul Snatcher's dope, but people are still learning to take it, so that's something. She does a lot of great flips and things, but who are you? That's all I'm saying.
You mean from a character standpoint?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Not as her as a person. And like I said, I enjoy her matches. This isn't like a negative thing. I still think she's a great Intercontinental champion. It's only been like a week anyway, but
yeah,
I'm just saying, who are you? Like when Becky first came out, she was Irish and she pushed that to the moon. I get it. But then the man.
Yeah.
Like that's your character. So Ruka feels like that's who you are. But who's the character?
Okay.
Right? Like Rhea likes to say, that's not who she really. That Rhea Ripley is her turned up to 11. But I don't feel like Soul's turning anything up. This is just me. This is who I am. And I think she has to find that switch.
Are you saying her her being herself isn't good enough?
Not that it's not good enough. It's just it feels too easy. Like you feel comfortable. Like everybody had to walk into those characters. Rhea, you can see her grow into Rhea Ripley. Charlotte, you see her grow into the Queen. Becky, you saw her grow into the Man. Bayley, you've seen her grow into multiple people. But with Soul, this is how she started. This is who she is. This is what it is. There's got to be more. Like there's just, to me, there's just got even Fatal Attraction or Fatal Influence. They all started differently than who they are right now. And now it's like, you see how they feel like they're different as opposed to comfortable. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Soul just feels like I've been me this whole time.
Well, so with everybody that you mentioned, you all like you said that they had to grow into that. So maybe with time she will grow, and then something happened to all of them too for them to become that too. So nothing hasn't happened to her yet.
Yeah,
so maybe something has to happen, and then
yeah, I'm patient. I can wait. I'm not saying it needs to happen today.
Okay.
I'm just saying when I watch her, I just want more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just she's not bad. Her character's not like terrible or just personal preference.
Yeah.
I want more. I just want to see something. I want to see some depth. I want to see you step outside of what's comfortable.
Okay.
Because you never know. You might flourish in that thing and become a whole different kind of character that people can attach to as opposed to just this surfer thing. I'm just not.
Yeah.
Is with it. But keep doing your thing. You're Intercontinental champion. You've had more title defenses than Liv, so
yeah,
you're doing something. So no, nothing negative to say. This is just my opinion.
Got you.
We had the dream match, which man, Rey Mysterio is 25 years old. I don't care what anybody says. He got the fountain of youth somewhere in his backyard. Good Lord, that was a good match.
Great match.
He should have won. I thought he did when he hit Penta with the 619. He didn't even bother to sell it. Like normally, he hits you with the 619. He goes out to the ropes before he hits the West Coast pop. He'll usually like signal to the crowd. He ain't do none of that.
Yeah,
he hit him, jumped right over the thing. I was like, oh, he got it. And he like to get me invested in a match to where I think you would win. When originally I was like, oh, this is just gonna be a nice little send off type thing.
Yeah,
man, Rey Mysterio's he's that guy.
He is that guy, man. Especially for his age, he's 50. Like,
man,
I have nothing bad to say about Rey. I just enjoyed to watch. Yeah, like I enjoyed to watch it. Like, I mean, because I was at work washing dishes. I was at watching my little molds, watching my little cement cube molds in the back, watching that. I was like, oh yeah. It was amazing to watch, man.
Yeah, Rey is, man, I'd like to see a couple more years of that. I think it's good.
I think he
because,
got a couple more years.
Yeah,
well, I mean, like,
I
don't know. Yeah, constant. Yeah.
Like how he's doing it now, a match here, a match there.
Yeah.
So he doesn't hurt himself. He's not wearing himself out. And I really want to, I think Dom should retire him, personally. I think they need to have give him 30 minutes, let him go out there and let Dom retire his father.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then have a moment where they embrace, because he loves his father.
Yeah.
And just let everybody have that moment with them. I think that would be amazing. Even have his sister come out there and all, because I think she's talking about wrestling.
Yeah, she's training, I guess. Yeah, she's training.
So I think it would be great, because I know Eddie's daughter's wrestling.
Yeah, I've seen that.
See, we get both of them, and
yeah,
it's a whole thing, because he's technically Eddie's son.
That's true.
So next we had a lot of Judgment Day stuff in Queen of the Ring promos. It was just a lot of talking. Io was speaking Japanese and pretty much saying this is her division because Asuka gave it to her, who hasn't been a champion in God knows how long. Even I'm not, just not shade at Asuka. I'm just saying she gave you a division that she technically wasn't running. Yeah, sure. And then the Roxanne thing with Liv, and this is a lot of talking.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's gonna be Roxanne versus Liv for the Queen of the Ring. They're selling it too much for me not to believe that. And I think this is gonna be a rift in the Judgment Day. This is how you get Raquel, I think, out of the Judgment Day.
Out of the Judgment Day, yeah.
Because she's starting to take off. You gotta pull her out of that group.
Yeah.
So,
and I think that's been part of the plan since Finn left. They kind of been planting those seeds for a little bit.
Judgment Day's kind of ran its course. It's been a couple years.
Yeah.
They're done. And I don't, this is gonna be controversial.
There's nobody that's even original. Like the original is gone. Well, I guess
Dom is technically original.
Yeah, the original. Yeah, Dom is, I guess.
But this is my take. It's a hot take, and it may be controversial. I want him and Rhea to get back together.
You want Dom and
yeah? I don't know why.
How would that even work?
I have no idea. But I want them two back together.
What?
I enjoy them together. They had more. Their dynamic felt more realistic than him and Liv.
But they didn't even do nothing on camera.
Exactly. But they had this connection that I don't feel like he has with Liv. Liv feel like, okay, the men understand, the women might not. His relationship with Liv and Rhea, Liv always seems like the girl he was just knocking down, where Rhea was like the girl he was making love to. Does that make sense? Liv ain't the one you take home. Rhea is. Like, I know Rhea was running them and telling them what to do.
But based off how they started off the relationship, it was abuse.
Yeah, it was terrible. How they
Like
started.
Rhea was abusing Dom, man.
Yeah, and then she changed. You know, they've been through some things together. Liv was just like, for lack of a better term, she was kind of like a slut.
But Liv, Liv, the love and poured her out. Real man,
she
real
bought that
real
dude some
man, real.
nuggets. That's it. She was buying them nuggets, and then he was hollering at Roxanne. He was getting all the chicks.
They should have really poured more into that, because I would have loved to have seen that dynamic with Roxanne, and that would have been good.
Roxanne does to me looks.
Don, I ain't gonna lie, Don probably the best. He got it made. He probably got.
You got to respect the stash.
Yeah. As far as just got just the most motion out of everybody, he probably got the most. Cause
oh no, most definitely he be rising up everybody.
Yeah, man.
But I want to Dom get back with Rhea. Man.
I don't see how that's even.
It's never gonna happen because she would never trust him again.
Yeah.
But man, I just enjoyed them together. I think they had great chemistry, personally. So our main event, great match except Tyler Tonga being in it. Javon Evans, I would love to see him put on maybe 50 pounds or at least 20 pounds of muscle because he's just very thin. But if he doesn't, he doesn't. I don't care.
It seems like he is kind of getting beefed up a little bit.
Man,
at least from my perspective, it seems like he's kind of
he's in amazing shape. He could stay the way he is, but I would just like
he actually did say this in the interview that he wants to I guess he said like as he gets older, he wants to like put on more muscle and like, become more of a brawler. Like he wants his wrestling style to change as he gets older. But I don't know what older means for him. Cause he's only 21,
yeah, he's
22,
young.
whatever.
And I mean the air he getting on those moves like that. Whoo, that OG cutter he hit the wind. I'm like he gonna hit the lights up there. Yeah. But nah, he is entertaining.
Who do you think gets higher out of him and Tez?
Oh, he gets way higher than Tez. Tez doesn't even get the height that he used to get. I feel like Tez has lost a little. He's not jumping. I think he ran that course of I'm getting older. The higher you get, you still got to come down.
I don't know, man, cause that frog splash is still up there, and then
no, it is.
And then when he jumps over the
that
deal,
front flip, yeah.
Cause last week he almost cleared it, like he almost jumped, he almost landed in the crowd. But but you know, like Javon is still getting higher.
Oh,
but
yeah.
but,
he's younger.
Yeah,
but Javon versus Tez
that'll be a great match.
Them two are all over the place, but. Yeah, man. Javon,
that was a great win for him. Yeah,
he needed it.
Yeah.
He really needed it.
Yeah, he needed it. Because I didn't know if they was going to push. Well, so they're saying, so like they're not going to do Seth versus Roman. Like I said, I think that's going to be, I can see that being a WrestleMania match. They need a one-on-one match, Seth versus Roman. I know you don't care for it, but.
I mean, if it happens, it happens. It is what it is.
They need a WrestleMania. And it should have happened last year because the CM Punk deal made a triple threat. The match itself was dope, phenomenal, great match, 5-star. Like, you know, and I was there live to see it. But I wanted them to go one-on-one because just with the storytelling there, and then he has a point because, you know, when push come to shove, Seth has beaten him every time when it counts.
He has.
So it's still some unfinished business there, but I see that they gonna, you know, put it off. But yeah, it was a great win for Javon. And just like we said, because we said he needs it, like he would benefit the most, or like wanted to benefit the most from it. So I mean, I can see him running the court. I can see it. I don't know who he faces next week, but yeah. I could see Javon running the whole course though. That would be dope.
It would. I agree. But I don't think there's anybody doing it like Javon Evans right now, like entertain. And he's like now he's somebody who's being himself, but it feels like he's turning it up.
Okay.
Because he said it before. That's how he talks. That's how he acts.
Yeah.
But like when we outside, like it just has. you're more attached to that stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's always getting the crowd involved, jumping in the crowd, running his mouth, saying crazy stuff. Even when he hits you too hard, my bad, whatever. Like his character feels turned up. And I can, that's what Soul's missing. That connection thing is what's missing.
Okay.
I would say. Yeah. I think that's what he's missing. But all in all, what would you give the show tonight?
I'll give it a 4.
Okay, I could agree with that. So, Raw from Paris, France, 4-star evening. So a lot of stuff cooking. A lot of things going wrong too, like Money in the Bank being pushed.
Yeah.
But let's just see what WWE is going to do, and let's just keep enjoying watching a lot of these young people kind of grow into their characters, and they're doing some amazing things. And these past 5-6 shows have been really excellent. They ain't back in America yet, y'all. Enjoy this while we can. Yes, enjoy it while you can, because that first show back in America is going to show you why overseas crowds are so much better than crowds here. I guarantee you, they're going to be they better not go nowhere that's just super dead, because
they're supposed to go to Kansas. Well, at least I think Raw.
It's going to be dead.
Damn, you ain't
giving
them a chance.
Nah, I wouldn't mind going to Kansas though. We might have to make that show. I'll just see. I'm talking to my wife, see if I can just sneak away for a couple days. But that's been the show for today. Actually, no, it's not. We haven't done A301 Court yet. So the topic for today, Chris came up with, and it was, who has the greatest entrance of all time? Greatest entrance of all time.
If we're not entrance music, right? We're talking about entrance.
No, just your entrance.
Man, it's kind of hard to. It's so subjective because it all depends on what you like and what you're looking for. If I'm going off of just, first thing that come to mind is Stone Cold. Even though it was simple.
His entrance was so boring. He just walked and he hit 4 turnbuckles.
It's the way he walked.
And the neck and the talking.
Yeah, the way and the talking, and then the music. Well, even though it's not about music, well, it is. Entrance is about music, but I'm saying Stone Cold because, man, when that glass break, it's a whole nother level of aura.
Greatest entrance. Greatest entrance of all.
Because I know most people gonna say, "Oh, like Undertaker," because
not Undertaker. It's Kane.
I was gonna think Kane. Okay, well,
Kane has the greatest. Now Kane's entrance, I have seen live, and I was up on the ring, and those flames are so hot.
Yeah,
like you broke out in the sweat and then that was back in the day where you didn't even know he was coming. We'd be sitting down, me and you, us having a conversation, and it's just boom out of nowhere, and it just.
I'll be there for a Kane entrance for it because you could feel the heat whenever that fire come out.
Everything.
I don't
changed.
ever feel the heat no more. Maybe maybe they changed the pyro from a safety issue or something. But I remember that pyro, you could feel the heat,
and it'd be like a gust of heat that would hit you.
Heat, yeah.
And then his walkout, the way he would get in the ring, and then when he would raise his hands, it felt like it was painful. Because he would do it so slow, and how, especially when he wasn't wearing the mask, and he'd make that face like he's really pulling flames up from the ground, and then he would throw his hand, and Kane has great entrance of all time.
Okay. I can't argue that because, you can make a case he has the greatest music too because, man, it's
Slow Chemical?
Slow Chemical is a hit. And on TikTok, that go crazy. People, man, I've seen people remake and try to remix that so many times. Yo,
Kane, he's so slept on. How he used to get out of the ring on one hand, he would just walk backwards and then just flip. Kane was jumping off the top rope. Undertaker was just walking it. He was jumping off of it, doing the clothesline. His tombstone was dope. How he used to do it, where he would tombstone you, hold your arms out, and then put his face right on top of your face, like he's looking you dead in your eyes. Like, I dare you to kick out of this. Like, old Kane, 90s Kane. Devastating. It wasn't until he became an old man.
Are you saying so all time? Are you saying Kane over Undertaker
as a wrestler?
Yep, superstar. Oh yeah, the whole deal.
Sure.
Okay.
He's got.
I wouldn't argue that either.
Take away WrestleMania, Undertaker's just not. He's not. No, I'm not trying to. I'm not saying Undertaker's not him either, but all you ever hear about is
Kane was just athletic.
he was way more athletic, and he was bigger.
And he was bigger.
Most people forget the fact he was taller than the Undertaker when they went face to face that first time. Like Undertaker was looking up, Kane was super brolic.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I would give Undertaker in his own right is, I mean, he's an amazing legend. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He's running AAA now. Like, he deserves all of that. But Kane was better. The flames, the character development. Even Paul Bearer seemed more like scary with Kane, because he would just like sick Kane on you like a dog.
Yeah.
So
I'm telling you, whenever he unmasked, like those 2 months going, man, that was the greatest.
When the cops would come out with
with him with the towel on and the handcuffs, and him tombstoning Linda and Shane and that whole deal, and choke slam Eric Bischoff off the stage. And
sorry, Taker. Like, nothing but love for you. Nothing but love for you. But yeah, Kane's kind of that guy.
He put the deals on. He put the card the jumper cables on on Shane. Man,
when he supposedly broke his leg, but then he got out of the ambulance and just stomped his leg on the ground, and they put the little crack sound effect in there, and then he just walked off.
Yeah, he walked off.
It ain't nothing. Like, Kane is slow. If you haven't watched Kane's career, go look at the highlights.
Yeah, man.
Kane was amazing. He really was. Glenn Jacobs, if you want to know who he is now, but legend. Needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
That's a good answer. Yeah.
You're not agreeing? You thinking something different?
No, I mean, I was thinking about others, because it's hard for me to pick one. As far as entrance,
there's a lot of like amazing, like the Rock's entrance is iconic.
Rock entrance. Yeah, I love the Fiend's entrance, Braves.
Yeah,
like his music. I'm glad how they changed the music. Like they kept the original music, but made it more like rockish or whatever. They just made it more like, I love that
hurt heel kind of thing. Yeah.
And like the way he walked out, and then just little subtle stuff he did with his head and his hands and stuff.
Well, no, he was excellent at that. You know what? Rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. Gone too soon, man. COVID is a horrible thing.
Yeah, we could probably have to do a whole segment on interests, though, because that was.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, because it's a lot. Because I mean, music was just better back then. You know, Jimmy Johnson, man, he did his thing with a lot of people. So, I mean, yeah, he needs to start. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame 10 times over. I don't know what they waiting on.
I don't know what maybe he's saying no. Because I heard they tried to put Rick Martel in the Hall of Fame, and he was like, "Not right now. I don't feel like it." So maybe he's saying no. I don't know, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because the music we get now is nowhere near as iconic as the music we used to get.
Horrible.
So, I don't know. But that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. So we just appreciate y'all for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because we always get more watchers than subscribers.
Yeah.
And y'all not hitting that like button, but you're listening. I check. You're listening to the whole show. If it's bad, just like it. If it's good, then like it. But do something. Don't just be on the fence. But we do appreciate every listener that we do have. I didn't say nothing crazy this time. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe next episode. Who knows? But just keep liking, keep subscribing. You can hit us up at 8301podcast@gmail.com if you're on anything else and you hear us, or you just want to interact with us at all. Make sure you email us, guys. We'd love to hear from you. So for myself, Marcus Brown.
And it's your boy, Chris.
Make sure whenever you want to come to the best address for all of your WWE news and reviews, you come to 8301.
Yes, sir.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.